In the heart of a busy city, where tall buildings stretch into the sky and streets hum with people, there's a small corner that feels different. The air buzzes with the noise of cars honking, footsteps rushing, and voices overlapping. The smell of street food mixes with the sharpness of city life, creating a scent that's familiar to anyone who calls this place home. Above, giant towers of glass and steel loom, symbols of big business and power. Down below, though, life moves at a human pace, messy, real, and alive. But amidst this rush, there's Alex. He stands behind his food cart, a tiny spot of warmth in the middle of it all. His smile is genuine, the kind that makes you feel seen, and he greets everyone like they've known each other forever. His cart isn't fancy, just a simple setup with a bright awning and a chalkboard sign that reads, "Good food, good vibes." The menus are written by hand, each letter drawn with care, showing the love he puts into every detail. It's not just a cart, it's a little escape from the cold, fast world around it. The day is in full swing, and a line forms quick. Alex moves fast but never rushes the moment. "Hey, Sarah," same as always, he calls out. She nods, and he hands her a hot cup of soup. "Extra crackers, just for you." She smiles back, grateful. A kid steps up next, holding a handful of coins. "What can this get me?" she asks, unsure. Alex grins. "How about a big sandwich?" "No charge today." Her face lights up. Then an office guy rushes over, tie crooked. "Late for a meeting? Alex, can you hurry?" Alex nods. "One super-fast burrito, right here." They laugh as he passes it over, quick but kind. Between all this, Alex dreams. He's not just here to sling food, he wants more. A restaurant of his own someday, a real place where people can sit, eat, and stay a while. He pictures it in his head, a cozy room with odd chairs, walls covered in local drawings, and tables full of folks sharing stories over plates of his cooking. For now, though, he's happy where he is. He lives by a simple idea: kindness costs nothing. It's in everything he does. A lost tourist wanders up, map in hand. Alex doesn't just point the way, he hands over a warm bite of food too. "Welcome to the city," he says. The tourist walks off smiling, already planning to tell someone about this guy. The afternoon fades, and the crowd starts to thin. The air turns cool as the sun dips low. Alex wipes down his counter, catching his breath. That's when he sees him, a man across the street, standing still while the world moves around him. He's old, worn out, with a coat that's falling apart and hands that shake just a little. He holds a small bag tight, like it's all he's got. He doesn't come closer, just watches, unsure. Alex feels something pull at him. He's seen plenty of folks down on their luck in this city, but this one's different. There's a quiet pride in how he stands, even with everything against him. Alex pauses, wondering if he should say something. But before he can, the man turns and starts to walk away, blending into the shadows of the street. Something tells Alex this isn't the end of it, though. This face will be back. Before we dive into this incredible story, comment below, where in your world are you watching from? Hit subscribe so you don't miss the moment everything changes. The next day, an old man shows up again. This time, he's closer to Alex's cart, just a few steps away. He doesn't say much, just stands there, watching people pass by. His clothes are worn out, patched in places, and his shoes are scuffed, like they've walked 100 miles. But there's something about him. Maybe it's the way he holds himself, shoulders straight despite the weight he seems to carry. Alex notices him right away. That same feeling tugs at him, the one that says this guy's been through a lot. Alex doesn't think twice. He grabs a hot meal, today it's stew, thick and warm, and steps out from behind the cart. He walks over, holding it out. He says something simple, like asking if the man's hungry. The old guy looks up, caught off guard, his eyes sharp and clear despite the tired lines on his face. He nods once, just a small dip of his head. Alex hands him the stew and a spoon, telling him to enjoy it. No big deal, no fuss, just food from one person to another. The man takes the meal and shuffles over to a bench nearby. He sits down, holding the bowl close, and starts eating. Slow bites, like he's making it last. Alex watches him for a moment while serving other customers. The guy doesn't look up, doesn't wave or smile, just eats in silence. But Alex can tell he's grateful. There's a quiet thank you in the way he nods when he's done, leaving the empty bowl on the bench before walking off. A few days later, he's back. Same spot, same quiet stare. Alex starts to expect him now. Every time, it's the same. Alex offers food, the man takes it, sits on that bench, and eats. Alex learns his name is Harry. That's all he gets, no last name, no story. Harry doesn't talk much, and Alex doesn't push. He figures if Harry wants to keep things to himself, that's his business. But day after day, Harry keeps showing up. It's like a routine neither of them planned. After a while, they start talking a little. Nothing big, just easy stuff. Alex might mention the sunny weather or a loud truck that rolled by earlier. Harry listens, nodding along, and sometimes adds a word or two. His voice is soft but steady, like he's used to keeping it low. Alex likes these moments. They're short, but they break up the day. Harry's not chatty, but when he speaks, it feels like he means it. Alex starts to look forward to seeing him there, a familiar face by the cart. One day, Harry says something odd. They're talking about the clouds piling up in the sky, grey and heavy. Alex says it might rain. Harry looks up and says it's a storm coming, he'd bet on it. Alex laughs, says Harry sounds like he's been on a ship or something. Harry smiles, just a little, and says maybe he was, a long time ago. It's a strange answer, and Alex doesn't know what to make of it. But he lets it slide. Harry's got a way of saying things that don't quite match how he looks, rough around the edges, but sharp underneath. The days turn into weeks, and their pattern settles in. Harry shows up, Alex hands him a meal, they talk for a bit. It's simple, but it works. Alex notices more little things about Harry. His hands are rough, but his nails are clean. His words are careful, sometimes too proper for a guy sleeping on the streets. Once, Alex complains about a rude customer, and Harry says people can be a real puzzle. Alex doesn't catch every word, but it sticks with him. There's more to Harry, he's sure of it, even if he can't figure it out yet. Pretty soon, those visits become a highlight for Alex. He likes having Harry around, even if he's still mostly a mystery. Harry seems to relax too, his nods turn into small smiles, his answers get a little longer. They don't say much, but they don't need to. It's enough to share a meal and a few words. Alex feels good knowing Harry's eating, and Harry keeps coming back. It's just kindness at first, nothing more. But it's starting something bigger, even if they don't see it yet. It's a quiet afternoon. The sun's dropping low, casting long shadows across the street. Alex leans against his food cart, wiping the counter with a rag. Harry's perched on his usual bench, spooning up the last of his soup. Alex starts talking, almost like he's thinking out loud. He's got this dream, a restaurant. Not some huge place, just a small, cozy spot. He imagines wooden tables, chairs that don't match, and walls covered with pictures from local folks. A place where people eat, laugh, and feel at home. He's been saving up, but it's slow going. The cart pays the bills, barely. Harry listens, saying nothing, just watching Alex with those steady eyes of his. Alex trails off, and Harry sets his bowl down on the bench. He looks right at Alex and says, "You'll change lives with this place." It's short, simple, but it lands heavy. Alex blinks, caught off guard. He laughs, trying to shrug it off, but those words stick. Harry's tone wasn't just nice, it was real, like he knew something Alex didn't. It's the kind of thing that makes Alex wonder what's going on in Harry's head. Alex decides to turn the tables. He asks Harry where he's from, what his life was like before the streets. But Harry sidesteps every question. He flips it back, asks Alex how he came up with his spicy sauce or what his favorite dish is to make. Alex notices Harry dodging, but he doesn't push. Maybe Harry's got scars he doesn't want to show. Still, Alex can't shake the feeling there's more to him. Harry's too quick, too smart, for someone who's been down and out forever. Days go by, and Harry starts asking more about Alex's life. He wants to know how Alex keeps showing up, day after day, always smiling. Alex just shrugs. "It's who I am," he says. "I like making people happy. Food's how I do it." Harry nods, like that makes sense to him. He mutters something about how not many people find joy in the little stuff. Alex doesn't catch it all, but he sees Harry's eyes, sharp, like he's piecing Alex together. Meanwhile, miles away, things are falling apart at Harrington Enterprises. The big company's in chaos. Meetings are loud, full of yelling, and the board sweating bullets trying to hold it together. Their CEO's been gone for months, no one knows where. People whisper he's been grabbed, or maybe he just broke and ran. Newspapers shout about it, big headlines about the missing head of one of the city's top businesses. But here, by the cart, it's a different world. Harry sits, slurping soup, like none of it touches him. Back at the cart, Alex flips through an old newspaper someone left behind. He spots the story about the missing CEO and shakes his head. "Look at this guy," he says to Harry. "Had it all and just vanished." Harry keeps eating, doesn't say a word. Alex misses it, but Harry's spoon stops moving for a split second before he digs back in. That crazy business stuff feels so far from their quiet spot. Alex tosses the paper away and turns to help a customer. Weeks pass, and something shifts. Harry starts showing up earlier, hanging around longer. Sometimes he pitches in, holds a tray while Alex hands out food or grabs napkins for folks. Alex grins, calls him his helper. Harry actually smiles back, a real one, not just a quick nod. They talk more, about random things, like Alex's old days cooking with his grandma. Harry listens, his face soft, like he's lost in his own memories. One day, Alex is rattled. A guy who sells him supplies jacked up the prices, and Alex isn't sure how he'll make it work. He paces, spilling it all to Harry. Harry sits there, calm as ever, then says, "You've got heart, Alex. That's worth more than cash. It'll get you through." Alex stops pacing, looks at him. It's solid advice, the kind that feels like Harry's been through rough patches too. Alex nods, takes a breath. He'll find a way. Sometimes, Harry lets something slip. One time, a guy drops his wallet near the cart. Harry picks it up, hands it back, and says, "You've misplaced this, sir. It's too proper, too smooth." Alex catches it, tilts his head. Harry mumbles an excuse about being tired, but Alex isn't so sure. It's weird, Harry doesn't talk like the other folks who drift by. There's something hidden there, but Alex lets it slide. Even with the questions, things settle into a rhythm. Harry shows up, Alex feeds him, they chat. It's easy, like breathing. Alex starts counting on it, those talks break up the long days. On busy afternoons, he saves Harry's spot, makes sure he's got a seat. Harry doesn't say thanks out loud, but he stays a little longer, and that says enough. Would you have guessed Harry's secret? Comment below with your theories. Over at Harrington Enterprises, it's a mess. The boardrooms are shouting match, papers everywhere, people snapping at each other. The guy filling in for the CEO bangs the table, yelling, "Where is he? We're sinking." No one's got answers. The company's losing money fast, and reporters are digging for dirt. They've got people searching, but it's like the CEO disappeared off the planet. Nobody guesses he's right down the road, eating soup on a bench. While that world spins wild, Harry's steady. He watches Alex hustle, treating every customer like they're special. It's nothing like the backstabbing Harry's used to. Here, it's real, hard work, good food, honest talk. Harry feels something stir in him, something he hasn't felt in a long time. Maybe there's a better way to live, a better way to be. One night, the sun's going down, painting the sky orange. Alex hands Harry a coffee and they sit together, watching the city light up. Alex brings up his restaurant again, how he's so close to pulling it off. Harry listens, then says, "You're going to do it, Alex. And it'll be more than a place to eat, it'll be a home." Alex smiles, his chest warm. He doesn't know why Harry's so sure, but it lifts him up. For once, that dream feels real close. It's a hectic afternoon at the cart. People are lined up, and Alex is hustling, passing out food as fast as he can. A man steps forward, holding his phone, thumb sliding across the screen. The display glows with a headline, "CEO still missing, 6 months later." Next to it, a photo of a guy in a suit, all polished and serious. Alex catches it out of the corner of his eye while handing over a sandwich. The man tucks his phone away and leaves. Alex barely registers it, he's too busy keeping up with the rush. Later that day, Harry's parked on his usual bench, coffee in hand. Alex is leaning against the cart, catching his breath. "Today's nuts," Alex says. "Feels like everyone's hungry at once." Harry nods, takes a sip, then says, "You're handling it good. Nice system you've got." Alex grins. "System? What are you, some kind of manager?" Harry pauses, just for a beat, then laughs it off. "Heard it somewhere, that's all." Alex brushes it aside, but it nags at him. Harry doesn't usually sound so official. A few days pass, and Alex starts picking up on little things. Like Harry's hands. They're beat up, sure, but his nails? Spotless. Too neat for someone who's been out here forever. Alex watches him one morning, wiping his hands on a napkin, careful, almost fussy. It's weird. Most people drifting through don't care about stuff like that. Alex wonders if Harry's newer to this life than he lets on. Maybe there's more to him. One chilly morning, they're chatting about the city. Alex gripes about a pothole near the corner that keeps jolting his cart. "It's a pain," he says. Harry nods and says, "Yeah, the roads are a mess. They need to sort out the funding." Alex tilts his head. "Funding? What are you, running the place?" Harry brushes it off with a shrug. "Just stuff I hear." But Alex isn't buying it. That's not random talk, that's someone who knows something. That night, Alex finds a crumpled newspaper someone left behind. He smooths it out and spots an article about that missing CEO. 6 months gone, and the company's falling apart, arguments, money troubles. Alex reads it out loud to Harry, shaking his head. Crazy, right? Guy vanishes like that. Wonder why? Harry doesn't say a word, just stares into his cup. Alex misses how Harry's fingers squeeze it a little tighter. A couple days later, Alex is stressed. His cart permit's expiring, and the city's giving him a hard time. He vents to Harry about it, pacing a little. Harry listens, then says, "Try the licensing office. They can speed it up if you ask the right person." Alex stops. "How do you even know that?" Harry falters, then mumbles, "I've been around." Alex nods, but his brain's buzzing. Harry's got answers that don't fit a guy with nothing to his name. Now Alex can't let it go. It's not just the hands or the comments. It's how Harry watches people, like his sizing them up, reading them. Sometimes Alex catches him staring, and Harry's head snaps away fast. Like he's hiding. Alex is starting to think there's a bigger picture here. He doesn't know what it is, but the pieces are piling up, and he's itching to figure it out. One afternoon, a sleek car rolls up nearby. A man in a suit climbs out, scanning the street like he's on a mission. Harry spots him and ducks behind the cart, out of view. The suit walks over, asks Alex if he's seen an older guy around, and flashes a photo. It's Harry, shaved, dressed sharp, but no mistake, it's him. Alex plays dumb, says he hasn't seen anyone like that. The man drives off. Harry steps out, silent. Alex doesn't push, but his pulse is racing. What's going on? That night, Alex lies awake. He keeps replaying it, Harry's clean nails, his too smart words, that dodge from the suit guy. None of it matches the Harry he thought he knew. He's not like the others who swing by for a meal. He's something else. Alex wonders if Harry's on the run, if he's mixed up in trouble. But he likes Harry. He's not ready to ruin whatever this is by digging too deep. Not yet. Next day, Harry's back, acting normal. Alex isn't fooled. He starts watching closer, listening hard when Harry talks, tracking where his eyes drift. It's like a game now, hunting for hints. But Harry's slippery. He'll dodge with a laugh or switch topics just when Alex thinks he's got something. It's driving Alex nuts, but he's hooked. He needs to know more. A week later, Alex is wiping down the cart after closing. Harry's pitching in, stacking trays. As he reaches over, his sleeve rides up, and Alex spots it, a watch. Old, scratched, but fancy. Not cheap. Cool watch, Alex says, keeping it light. Harry yanks his sleeve down fast, mutters, it's nothing, just a gift. But Alex isn't dumb. That's no hand-me-down from the streets. That's something big. Alex makes up his mind, he's done guessing. Next time Harry shows up, Alex hands him a meal and goes for it. Harry, level with me. What's your deal? For real? Harry meets his eyes, steady and calm. For a second, Alex thinks he'll spill it. But then Harry just smiles, shakes his head. No deal to tell, he says. Alex knows it's a lie, but he lets it slide. He'll wait. For now. It's a quiet day at the cart. Alex is cleaning up after the lunch crowd, wiping the counter, when a customer nearby pulls out their phone. A news story pops up, Harrington Enterprises CEO still missing after 6 months. Alex looks over, just a quick glance, but then he sees the picture. It's Harry, those eyes, that face, no mistake. Alex drops his rag, his stomach flipping. His friend, the guy who sits on the bench every day, is some big-shot CEO? Alex stands there, stuck. His head spinning. Harry's really Edward Harrington? The guy who's been eating his food, chatting about nothing, is someone the whole city's looking for? Alex thinks back, Harry's nice clothes, the way he carries himself. It all fits, but it still feels wrong. Why keep it a secret? Alex's hands shake a little. He's got to know the truth, straight from Harry. That evening, Harry walks up like always, hands in his pockets. Alex doesn't wait. He grabs his phone, pulls up the article, and shoves it in Harry's face. This you? He asks, his voice sharp. Harry stops dead, staring at the screen. He doesn't say no. Yeah, he admits, real quiet. That's me. Alex blinks. You're Edward Harrington? The missing CEO? Harry nods, looking down. I was. They sit on the bench, the cart sitting empty behind them. Edward takes a slow breath. I walked away because I couldn't take it anymore, he says. The company, the pressure, it broke me. I didn't care about anything real. Then I met you, Alex. You didn't know who I was, and you still treated me like I mattered. That got to me. His voice shakes a bit, and Alex sees how much he's been holding. Edward keeps going, letting it all out. I was tired of it, he says. The meetings, the fake smiles, everyone wanting something from me. I had money, a big office, but I felt nothing. One day, I just left, grabbed my coat and walked out. I wanted to see what life was like for regular people, to figure out what I'd lost. He looks at his hands, rough now from months away. I didn't mean to stay gone so long. Alex listens, his anger fading. Edward's not making excuses, he's just telling it straight. Why not tell me? Alex asks, softer now. Edward shrugs. I like being Harry with you. No past, no expectations. You didn't care about my old life, and that felt good. Alex nods, feeling the weight of it. Edward wasn't tricking him. He was running from something, and maybe finding something too. They sit there, quiet for a bit. Alex looks at Edward, really looks at him, and sees a guy who's been lost. So what's next? He asks. Edward rubs his neck. I think I've got to go back, he says. But I'm not doing it the old way. I want to fix things, make them better, because of what I learned here. Alex tilts his head. Back to being a CEO? Edward nods. Yeah, but different. You showed me what's real. Alex leans back, taking it in. Edward's not just some rich guy anymore, he's a friend who hit rock bottom and climbed back up. You think you can really change that world? Alex asks. Edward smiles, small but sure. I'm going to try. And I want to help you too, your restaurant idea. You've earned it. Alex laughs. I don't take charity. Edward shakes his head. It's not charity. It's me saying thanks. They get up, the night settling in. Edward looks at the cart, then at Alex. I'll come back, he says. After I sort things out. Alex grins. I'll be here. Same food, same spot. Edward laughs, a real, easy sound. Good. I'd hate to miss it. They shake hands, but it's more than that. It's a bond, something solid. Edward heads off, and Alex watches, knowing this isn't the end. Alex goes back to his cart, picking up where he left off. The city's alive around him, but he's in his own head. His friend's a CEO who ditched everything, then found his way back, all because of some talks and a few plates of food. It's a lot to take in, but it feels good. Alex smiles, wiping the counter. Maybe what he does here matters more than he thought. Edward steps back into Harrington Enterprises with his head held high. The boardroom freezes as he walks in, but he's not here to play the old game. He's different now, steady, focused, ready to lead in a new way. He tells them straight, the company's turning around. No more tricks or shortcuts. Instead, it's going to lift up the town, help people who've been left behind. A few suits shift in their seats, unsure, but Edward stands firm. He knows what matters now, and he's not budging. He dives in, starting with the basics. He sets up a plan to boost local shops, money to grow, classes to learn, real support. Then he fights for better pay for everyone working under him, even if it means less cash at the top. Word spreads quick. Headlines shout about the CEO shaking things up. Some love it, some don't, but Edward keeps going. He's found something worth doing, and it's lighting him up inside. Over at the food cart, Alex is still at it, but there's a new energy in him. He's got a chance now, something solid to chase. Edward rolls up one day, casual in jeans, no fancy tie. Time to build that restaurant, he says, grinning. Alex chuckles, waiting for a catch, but Edward's serious. We're in this together. You lead, I help. Even split. Alex feels it hit him, pride, not pity. This is his moment, earned fair and square. They pick a spot, a small place on a quiet corner, rough around the edges but full of soul. Alex grabs old chairs that don't match, pins up sketches from kids nearby, and names it simple, Good Eats, Good Times. It's his vision coming alive. Edward handles the boring stuff, forms, rules, numbers, while Alex paints walls and plans the menu. They joke over late nights, bicker about little details, and it clicks. This isn't just a project, it's theirs. The restaurant opens under a bright sky. People line up early, regulars from the cart, new faces, all hungry for a taste. Edward's there, sleeves rolled up, scrubbing pots in the kitchen. Alex spots him and laughs. Thought you'd be in an office, boss man. Edward shrugs, smiling. This beats that any day. The place hums, plates clatter, voices mix, laughter spills out. It's alive, just like Alex always pictured it. That night, after the last customer leaves, Alex and Edward sit down, worn out but full. Alex looks around, still amazed. Feels like a dream, he says, voice low. Edward leans back, easy. You made it happen. Alex shakes his head, eyes steady. You saved me, too, you know. Gave me this chance. Edward's grin fades to something softer. We saved each other. It's quiet, but the words hang there, true and heavy. After that, Edward's a regular. Some days he's fresh from a meeting, tie still on, others, he's pitching in, wiping tables. They talk about the day, the future, whatever's on their minds. It's natural, like they've always been this way. The cart keeps running with a new kid in charge, but the restaurant's the center now. Edward never forgets the streets that shaped him, and Alex never lets him. Harrington Enterprises start shining, not just in profits, but in trust. People see the good it's doing, and the town feels stronger for it. Alex's spot turns into more than a diner, it's where folks gather, eat, and belong. It's a piece of home. Through it all, Edward and Alex stick tight, two friends who found each other at the right time, building something bigger than themselves. One evening, as they lock up, Alex turns to Edward. Think we did all right? Edward nods, sure as ever. Yeah, we did all right. They don't need more words. It's in the sweat they've poured in, the people they've fed, the lives they've touched. They've made something good, something that lasts. So, what's the heart of this story? It's not just about a meal handed to someone who needed it. It's about how one small move, like passing a bowl of stew, can flip everything upside down in the best way. Alex didn't wake up thinking he'd fix someone's life, he just did what made sense to him. And that's the magic. Tiny acts spread out, hitting spots you'd never expect. Edward didn't need a big speech or a pile of cash to get back on his feet. He needed someone to see him as a human, not a label. That's what kindness can do. And what success, really? It's not about raking in money or chasing titles. It's about sticking to who you are and giving others a hand up. Edward had the corner office and the big name, but he was hollow inside. Hitting rock bottom showed him what counts. Now, he runs a company that's about people, not just numbers. Alex's restaurant isn't just a place to eat, it's the pulse of the community. They both learned that real success comes when you link up with others and create something that outlives you. If this story grabbed you, pass it on to someone who could use a little push, small stuff matters. And hey, hit that subscribe button for more real-life mysteries like this one.